Hi, good afternoon. This is Miss McPhee and it is Thursday, February 27th. This is our homework video for the weekly homework that's due tomorrow on the 28th. Reminder, we also have a quiz tomorrow that's finishing up Unit 3 on slopes and intercepts. I went to the shoebox and the one that I picked says Unit 3 Lesson 10, Calculating Slope. So we can certainly look at, we'll look at, two of these together, and I'll let you do the third on your own. I did just want to draw your attention to the back. There is a back. This I want to learn more about is just an opportunity for you to communicate with me. There's more you want us to practice, something different. They do ask you to write equations for all of these lines. You have the two in red here. This is D and C. They're the red lines that are going horizontally. And then B and D are these vertical lines. And then we have line E that's on the diagonal. Kind of hard to read with all of the lines. This is the origin. So if you're having trouble getting started, there's your origin. And all of these should be in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. And you will have opportunities on the quiz tomorrow to also write your equations. Back to the problem then that was chosen. We're going to do these first two problems together without graphing, finding the slope, which means we're going to go ahead and use that formula where we find our change in our y values and compare them, sorry about that, to the change in our x values. I always start off by actually labeling my x and my y values to be sure that I put the right values in the numerator and denominator. When we work too fast, we tend to make mistakes. So starting off, I'm going to do 2 minus 5, and then in the denominator, 8 minus 0. Can you do 5 minus 2 over 0 minus 8? Definitely. What you can't do is say 2 minus 5 and then 0 minus 8. So make sure whatever ordered pair you start with, you're consistent throughout. To finish here, this brings in some of your work with integers. 2 minus 5 is negative 3 over 8 minus 0, which is 8. Which means if you were to graph, to get from one point to the next, you would go down 3 and then to the right 8. For this next problem here, number 2, where we have a negative value, again we're going to do our change in y, so 1 minus negative 1, over our change in x, so 6 minus 2, or you could do negative 1 minus 1 over 2 minus 6. Here we have a double negative. If you subtract a negative, that's the same thing as adding. So 1 plus 1 is 2 over 6 minus 2, which is 4. And you could simplify that to 1/2. This is now a positive slope, and it means that as y increases by 1, x is increasing by 2. So for this next problem, just to set it up for you, you're going to have negative 5 minus negative 2 for our change in y. And then for your change in x, negative 1 minus negative 3. And now you get to have some fun with those integers. All right, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. You know it's always a joy to work with you, and I'm proud of your hard work. And good luck tomorrow in your quiz. Bye, everybody.